Hey you guys, we're gonna do a quick pick a card. It's gonna be a message from your guides. No shit, this is going everywhere. Sorry, give me a second. So we have pile 1 right here with this black cord, pile 2 with the red cord, and then pile 3 with this light blue. Oh shit, sorry. Take a minute if you need to and pick your pile. Timestamps are down below. And we'll get started with this one. So, immediately as I transitioned over to doing this pile, I just got overwhelmed with a lot of emotions. Like, really heavy emotions. So I'm thinking that Spirit wants to address the problems that you're going through. There's also something about a realization that's coming through. It's like you guys are shedding old parts of yourself to welcome in new parts of yourself, and this shedding process, this activation right now, this awakening, it is so powerful and it feels so draining because you guys are really stepping into a new version of yourself. So don't feel like it feels draining or it feels heavy because you're not getting anywhere or you're not doing the right thing. Spirit is saying you are on the right path. It's just sometimes it's got to get worse before it gets better, you know? Yeah, and I'm also hearing you gotta go through the bullshit to appreciate your blessings, you know? And then right here we have patience. So they're saying that this isn't gonna last forever. Whatever's going on for you right now, it's not gonna last forever. You're not gonna constantly always be in this energy. It's not going to be something that's like everlasting. And I'm also hearing that it's only going to bother you as much as you let it bother you. Okay, there's a sense of not want oh my fucking god, there is a sense of your guides not wanting to let this consume you. They're saying don't let this consume you, and they're also trying to communicate with you, but you're not letting them get through. It's like you always cut them off. It's like you might feel like you're hearing something in your head and you don't want it to be true, or you're hearing something in your head that it's like you keep on getting information. Sorry guys, I just keep on getting so oof. There's a lot of shit that they want to say to you, but it's like you always get this information in your head, and sometimes you blow it off because it's an outcome that seems too good to be true and you don't want to get hurt, or sometimes you blow it off because it's something that you genuinely don't want to hear or don't think could be true or real. And so you blow it off as to not, like, sometimes it's denial and sometimes it's just not wanting to get hurt. Sometimes it's just protection. Okay, but Spirit is saying if you block off all of the information that you're getting, no matter what reason you're blocking it off, you're still blocking it off and you're keeping yourself stuck and stagnant in the same energy that you're in. So Spirit is saying no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how hard it might be, you still have to recognize the information that you're getting and roll with it. You still have to adapt and overcome. You can't just sit there. It's reminding me of the episode of SpongeBob where he's in his house the whole time because he's scared of going outside, and he has like Penny, Chip, and Napkin, right? And those are his only friends, and he's missing so many opportunities to go out with his friends and have fun, you know, but he's keeping himself inside of his home because of the possibility that something might go wrong, you know? And then when he finally does go outside, something does happen, something does go wrong, but it's like they overcome this obstacle together. Okay, also Spirit is wanting you to know that you shouldn't feel alone. They don't want you to feel alone because you've got a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of souls around you. This could also be spiritually as well. They could say that your spiritual team is very big, because with this tree, I'm really getting that there's a lot of people around you and a lot of energies around you that want to help you, but it's like you have to let that help in. And yeah, and then we get like all the branches over here as well. That's what they look like to me. So it's like you have so many olive branches that you could reach out and grab, but it's like you punish yourself. Okay? Take that if it resonates. It's like some of you punish yourself. Yeah, and what was I saying? All of this heaviness right here that's going on is because of a very big activation. A very big and very important activation that's going on. You're shedding your ego, guys. I feel like some of you have already went through an ego death before, so you recognize that it's happening, and I feel like some of you guys you've never had that experience before, so it's very, very hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's hard to see the progress, or hard to see just everything that's going on behind the scenes, because you haven't been proven that there is another side of this. Okay, if that makes sense. It's like sort of like chasing something that's never gonna happen, or just like okay, you guys are like feeling like it's wishful thinking, like, oh, like, I know I'm gonna get out of here, but am I just thinking that because I don't want to be in this space, or am I just thinking that it's this because I want it to be this? And Spirit's like, no, you're thinking that it's that because it's going to be that. So stop psyching yourself out and acting like you can't have what you want. All this is happening, everything is happening right now because Spirit is trying to give you the things that you want. But it's like the more you push, the longer you're gonna have to wait. So we have the 5 of Cups. What does Spirit want to tell my 5 of Wands? Then we have, wow, so we have a 5 and a 5, and then a 4. So we have a 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and then you know what? I'm going to get another one because it didn't jump out of the deck. I like jumpers. Too many. Okay, so we'll take 4. Whatever. They want me to take 4, so we'll take 4. So yeah, and then we got the King of Swords and the 8 of Cups. What did you want to tell my 5 of Wands? Whatever you need to let go of, whatever is holding you back, whatever trauma, whatever hurt, whatever hurt that's keeping you in the past, whatever love that you may have lost, whatever the fuck is keeping you in this shitty energy, it's time to let go of that. Whatever person, whatever job, whatever opportunity that you didn't get, whatever fell through, you need to let go of it, okay? Because by holding on to everything and never letting the past be the past, and recognizing the things that you could do, the things that you could have, it's like you're just keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself in this state of lack, in this state of stagnancy. Okay, you're keeping yourself on this, in this rainy day. You're keeping yourself out in the cold. And this for me is also talking about that olive branch that you have, about all these people and these souls that are willing and able to help you if only you speak up and say, hey, I need your help. Because these people, they're right outside of a church. Anybody can go into a church and go pray. Anybody is allowed access to a church. It's like anybody they could easily just go knock on the door or go walk in and seek refuge if they really need it. But they're not. Okay? They're not taking the help that is literally right behind them. And this is keeping them stuck. So maybe some of you have like a situation that's really on your mind, or there's something that's really bothering you. But instead of necessarily talking it out to your angels and your guides or your friends around you, because I'm getting this is more physical friends, instead of talking to people about it, you just keep it in, you hold it in, because people aren't going to understand, because people aren't going to get it, because people are just going to tell me what I don't want to hear. That's what I'm hearing as well. And whatever your reason is for not being vulnerable with the people around you and not seeking out advice and help, Spirit is saying that you need to let go of that. You need to let go of that pride that keeps you in that ego of, I'm the only one who can do things for me. I'm the only one who can help me. I don't need help. Why do I need help? If I need help, I'm weak. Yeah. Because you can only, it takes a village, okay? It takes a village, and sometimes you do need help. And there's also this need for you guys to see the opportunities around you, you know, to realize that you can get out of this negative space if only you realize how rich you actually are. So I'm feeling like some of you might be going through financial issues or emotional issues, but it's like, if it's financial issues, I feel like you guys are going to get help from somewhere. I don't know, I just channeled that. I feel like you guys are going to get help from somewhere. Somebody's going to help you, or you're going to get a new opportunity that's way better than whatever you lost. But if this is emotional issues or family issues or relationship issues, something like that, it's like, I'm sorry, I need to, okay. Yeah. You need to see exactly what you can build off. Okay, so there might have been a lot that went wrong in the connection, or a lot that's going on concerning this problem, but you can see, it's like you need to make a pros and cons list. What happened, you know, what was good about it, what was bad about it, and anything good off of it you keep, and everything that was negative or perceivably bad, you throw it away. So it's sort of like needing to clean and needing a fresh start. I'm really getting that you guys, you just need to see and assess where is that stable foundation, and then build off of that stable foundation. Because right now you guys are chasing instability. It might have been happy before. You're chasing the past. It might have been happy before. It might have been good before. It might have been stable before, but it isn't now. So you need to find exactly what it is you can benefit from now, and what can make a stable groundwork for you. What can be a stable baseline for you, and then take that and put it into perspective, and then build off of it, and then you will get to the point where you want to be at, It might take a lot of work, Spirit is saying. It might take a lot of work. It might take a lot of commitment and a lot of patience and a lot of time, but the payoff will be so big and so beautiful. And the Spirit is saying you're going to regret it if you choose not to choose yourself. There's something that you need to let go of here in order to achieve your goals. And Spirit is saying that you're going to regret it if you don't choose you. Spirit is saying, don't worry. Don't worry. You still are going to be successful. You're still going to have a great life. It's like you are pining to get to this result right here. And it's like you can either get there straight away on a straight path, or you can take detours, but it's always going to be the same result. You know, so Spirit is saying, don't worry. It's not like you're going to regret it because you're never going to get the things that you want. You're just going to regret it because it's going to maybe take a little bit more time, or put you in another cycle of a lesson that you really don't want to relearn, but you're going to have to if that is the route that you choose to take. Okay? Yeah. It's sort of just like prolonging the process. Okay, so choose yourself, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. What this is telling me about right now is whatever your intuition, whatever your soul, whatever your heart, yeah, whatever your soul, whatever your heart, whatever your intuition is telling you to do right now, go for it. Go for it. Now is the time to go for it. I'm not saying just up and abandon all responsibilities and go do, and you know, like just go jump into something. No, I'm not saying that. But definitely, if you feel like there is something that you want to do or something that you want to pursue, someone that you want, Spirit is saying that this is definitely something that could be an opportunity for you. So you should take the action towards it. Okay, let's get one. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and then the Two of Wands. So whatever you're thinking about, whatever you are wanting to do, whatever, yeah. It's like whatever you are wanting to do is like the thing that we've been talking about for this whole reading. It's just that, like I said, there are things in your life right now that need to be let go of in order for you to do or accomplish this goal, you know. So Spirit is saying that if you actually take the time and put in the work to achieve this goal, it is going to be worth your while. It is going to be something that you're not going to regret. Yeah, it is going to be wish fulfillment. It is going to enlighten you a lot. Yeah, it's going to be something that also I'm hearing teaches you a lot about yourself. But ultimately, it's going to lead to a lot of growth. Yeah, a lot of growth, like the death of the old. Yeah, this is the shedding that I was talking about, the death of the old and stepping into the new. So it's like maybe this is maybe you just have to make this move impulsively. For some of you it's impulsively, for some of you you need to think it out, but I feel like a lot of you actually have done a lot of thinking about it. But it's like you just got to make this move in order to prove it to yourself that you can get or achieve in whatever the fuck you want to do, or whatever outcome you want. It is possible, but you have to prove it to yourself by actually making the moves. You cannot ever prove anything to anyone, especially yourself, if you just stay stagnant and stuck, you know. All right, let's get another deck and get some advice, and then we're gonna go into some other cards. Let's see. Okay. So let's get some advice for pile one. What is some advice? So we have Temperance in reverse. This one came out next. So yeah, Nine of Swords. This is just crazy. And then the Page of Pentacles. This is literally saying to me that whatever you're currently putting energy into, whatever it is that you're currently putting an energy into, it's not working out for you. And it's not working out for you because right now this is not what's supposed to be. This is not originally, I'm hearing it's not like it wasn't a part of your path, but it wasn't supposed to stay as long as it's staying. Like you weren't supposed to go through this cycle as long as you're going through it. But again, Spirit is saying don't worry. There's a lot of don't worry. Don't feed into your fears, because this pile seems to be very fear manipulated or like fear based. Yeah, Spirit is saying don't worry. Everything that needs to come to the light is going to come to the light. Everything that needs to be said or done, it's going to be said or done. It's just like you got to make the changes that you really desperately know in your heart that you need to make. Whatever is going to make you happy. You know what makes you happy, and you know what doesn't make you happy. You know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. You know what is for you. Spirit is saying, you, whether you realize it or not, you're extremely intuitive and you're extremely psychic. So where you harm yourself is by not believing in what your soul is pulling you to, not going where your soul is pulling you to. You might be really tempted or like really used to just being very intellectual about making your decisions very objectively, but Spirit is saying it comes to a point where you need to realize that sometimes that objective mindset, sometimes that very that very like detached mindset, I was about to say like impersonal, I don't, if that is that a word, it's like that very like detached, emotionally detached mindset and logical approach isn't always for you. There's the time that you have to realize that some of the decisions that you have to make have to come from your heart. And I'm hearing, don't you realize, like don't you realize already everything that might have been a little bit better if you were to follow maybe that other path that was more close to your soul, you know? Yeah. This is really wanting to build. The Spirit is saying wherever your heart calls you to go, wherever your heart says, okay, we can plant the soil here, we can build here, that is where you want, that is where they're telling you to go. A lot of people get their emotions mixed up from their intuition, but it's sort of like with you guys, what you want truly, what you truly want is what you are able to have. It is what Spirit wants you to have. Spirit wants you to have exactly what you want. Maybe not exactly the way that you want it, but they want you to have what you want. They want you to have the thing that is going to ultimately fulfill you, and you know what this is. It's just like, are you going to take the steps to go toward it, or are you going to constantly and always fear that it can never be? Okay, so definitely believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and go after your goals and your dreams. We're gonna get 3 of these. They're self-explanatory, and then we're gonna get some of these. Pile 1, please. Go for your dreams. What was I saying? Go for your dreams. Excuse me. Okay, we have 2 more. Strengthen your gifts. Like I said, you're very psychic, and if you don't know that already, maybe look into it. And if you do know that you are psychic, or know that you have the capability to be psychic, then Spirit is wanting you to dive more into that and really look at how to strengthen your gifts, because it'll also strengthen your belief in yourself and your connection to Spirit, which then helps you strengthen and really work your intuition, and really connects you more to your path. Even if your path isn't very spiritual, being spiritually knowledgeable will really help you know, okay, this is where I'm supposed to go, and this is where I'm not supposed to go. This is for me, this isn't for me. Live your soul, not a role. Whatever, literally what I was saying, whatever you're holding on to that's just not for you, just haven't been feeling it, let it go and go follow where your soul is taking you. Don't feel selfish. Don't feel like, oh, you know, I'm hurting this person, or, you know, I'm fucking this job over by leaving, or, you know, like, I'm never gonna get this opportunity again if I turn this down, but I really want to. It's like, do whatever your soul is calling you to do, because you're not going to be disappointed. Even if you feel like you lost something by speaking your truth and living by your soul, all of what you lost is going to get, 23, 23, and earlier I saw 21, 21. So look into those numbers. But yeah, all that you lost or may lose is going to be replaced by something that is so much better for you. Build on solid ground. Literally. Spirit, what do you have to say to my pile 1s, please? Stop with the ego. You know your friends are right. This is about certain friends, not about all of them. There are certain friends that you know are right, and you just don't want to hear what they have to say, or I'm hearing it's not necessarily that you don't want to hear what they say. It's that you want to push the problem away, and you sort of want to don't deal with the problem. Spirit's saying deal with the problem. Listen to what these people are telling you, okay? Because they're actually here to help. They're not out to get you. Don't feel like they're out to get you. Again, follow your dreams. Wow, Spirit is just saying believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. We have 2 right here, 2 that I want to pick. Yeah, you made a mistake. It happens. Stop stressing it. If you made a mistake with something or someone, it's like, don't fear that mistake can never be fixed, or that wrong could never be righted. And then we have, make better decisions. As long as you make better decisions, you can fix and make up for the mistakes that you've made. No, it's not going to be forgotten, but it can be made up for if you truly have that intention. 2 more. We have try shamanic healing. So I would definitely look up shamanic healing and see what type is for you. And then we have work on your jealousy and insecurities. And then on the back of the deck, we have blue. Okay. Because they're both like that face down. So I had to pick one. Oop. Fertility is in the air. Better wrap up. Okay. And then actually we'll pick the pink one too since I was torn. Release the ego. That's crazy. All right, guys. So those are your messages. I hope it resonated for you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Hello, everybody who picked my red pile, my pile number 2. Let's see what your spirit guides and ancestors and angels, whatever your spirit team, wants you guys to know. What does your spirit guides want you to know, pile 2? What do your spirit guides want you to know? Okay. So we have manifesting dreams, and then we have wisdom. So spirit is saying that they are sending you lots and lots of divine wisdom, divine downloads, and divine activations right now, because they want you to get further towards your dreams. But they're saying you need to start using the information that they're giving you, because you may not realize that the information that spirit is giving to you is actually from spirit. Spirit's saying to definitely cleanse your aura. You have a lot of energies in your aura right now, a lot of people interfering in your aura right now, whether it's purposefully or whether it's genuinely accidental or just because you have a connection with this person. But spirit is saying clear your aura right now, because there's things and energies getting in the way of your manifestations. And there might even be people trying to do magic on you, or people like just trying to manipulate certain things in your life, trying to have control over you. But spirit is saying don't worry, you're divinely protected. Just like I don't know why I got lost. I don't know why I got lost right there, but spirit is definitely saying you're divinely protected. I'm really focusing on this tree, so I'm hearing your ancestors. Your ancestors specifically want to come out in this reading. Yes, it's your angels. Yes, it's your guides, and maybe the deities you work with, if you work with any. But it's mostly your ancestors wanting to come out in this reading and tell you, like, look, you're protected. This could even be like an older family member, a great grandma figure. For some of you, especially some of you have native roots as well, and a grandmother figure is very big for whoever has native roots. This person is definitely protecting you. And we have energy. Yes, clear and balance that energy, because right now there's a lot of energetic interference. What do we need to tell pile 2? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, my throat chakra has been like so like wishy-washy lately, and it's like I cannot talk for shit. Yeah. No, we're gonna put it back. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. If it's your card, it'll come back out again. All right, pile 2. Pile 2, what's up with pile 2? What do they need to know? King of Cups. And then we have 8 of Swords. Spirit is saying that you might be in separation with somebody. You might be dealing with somebody who, I'm hearing to mention the signs. I never do signs, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe. You're definitely dealing with somebody who maybe in the past only was concerned with filling up their own cup, was only concerned with themselves and the things that they could get. And this person might have been very manipulative before, And Spirit is saying this person, they've made a big change in their life and they're doing a lot of healing right now. They might be wanting to come forward and like scoop you up and like save you from whatever situation that you're in, whatever unhappy situation or confusing situation that you're in. This person sort of wants to let you out of it. They really want to come rushing in towards you because they feel like they're ready to give to you. They feel like they're ready to give to you, but your spirit guides and your spirit guides and your ancestors are wanting you to take this connection to the next level, or not necessarily take it to the next level. Okay, so they don't want you to fully commit to this person yet, because this person still has healing to do and so do you. But they do want you to let go of this cycle of not forgiving. They want you to let go of the cycle of holding grudges. They want you to let go of this cycle of this victim mentality. I'm feeling like this person could have hurt you, or you could have hurt this person. Somebody in this situation really feels hurt. And whoever feels hurt in this situation, it's like they are blaming. I'm sort of getting that it's you guys. It's like you're blaming so much of this hurt and this unhappiness on this person. It's sort of like this person's got a very big like weight to withstand and to deal with constantly energetically. Like you're putting a lot of energy onto somebody else too. You're portraying a lot of energy onto somebody else, and it's sort of hurting more than it's helping. Okay, so Spirit wants you to release your energetic hold on anybody that you are holding on to. And Spirit is saying if this person is meant for you, they're not going to have to be consumed in your energy all the time. You're not always going to have to energetically remind them that you're there if this is for you, because it will just naturally be for you. Sorry, my daughter's sucking her thumb. She thinks it is like the most delicious thing. But yeah, with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords right here, we're like, I'm really getting that you need forgiveness. You need forgiveness, because with this Falcon right here, what the fuck did this card say? This card says something like we need to know when to unleash that that animalistic side of us, and then we need to know when to deal with things with a lighter approach. So Spirit is saying you may have these hard feelings toward this person. You may be hurt. You may be wounded from things that happened in this connection, but Spirit is saying that by keeping these grudges and by never letting things go, never forgiving, you're not helping anybody. You're not helping anybody. You're not helping this person get over their bullshit. You're not helping you get over your bullshit. You're not you're choosing to stay in a low vibration because you can't forgive. And those of you who have started forgiving, because I feel like some of you, you're starting to get to that point where you're genuinely forgiving, not just on a surface level, but like on a heart level, because you're starting, to understand that people do what they do because of the things that they're dealt with and the things that they're used to. Okay. Yeah, some of you are really stepping into that that forgiving role, that making peace with everything that's happened, and really being able to forgive and move forward. And if you haven't, Spirit is saying you really need to step into this. Okay, and if you haven't stepped into this, it is because you need to refocus and redirect the love that you give onto yourself. You can never forgive anybody if you don't forgive yourself. You can never love anybody truly if you don't love yourself. Okay? And it may be annoying to always hear you need to love yourself to love somebody else or find love in somebody else. But it's the fucking truth. Everything in our outer reality is a reflection of our inner reality. So Spirit is wanting to give you a lot of information on this connection because it is holding you back from loving yourself right now. Yeah, and I'm also seeing this right here as needing to give to your inner child. Maybe give your inner child a gift. Maybe go out and do something. Like I'm seeing somebody like doing hopscotch, like writing with sidewalk chalk and going to do hopscotch. Like shit. Like if you can, go do it. Like who cares if it's winter? Draw it in the snow. Like go do something fun. Go build a snowman. Like literally anything that you can do right now to worship your inner child and really love your inner child right now, to nurture your inner child, is gonna be really why are you snorting? It's gonna be really good for you. And if you even have time to deal with children, be around children, maybe babysit if you're somebody who likes kids. Kids and animals, they're really pure souls, and they really help you heal your inner child as well, which would be really good for you and this connection, but mostly for you. And Spirit is saying, although this person might come back to you, although this person might apologize to you, and yes, although this person may have changed, yes, they may have changed, they're doing very good, they're still not at the point that they need to be at to give you what you need. So use discernment, and don't get your hopes too high about where this connection is going in the very, very near future. You can have high hopes for the distant future and for the end of this connection, not necessarily the end of this connection, but you can have very good hopes for like this connection overall, but like for the near future, the next 3 to 6 months, it's like Spirit wants you to detach. Spirit wants you to detach. Even if this person makes himself apparent in your physical life, detach. This isn't saying like, no, I can't talk to you, I don't want to see you at all. This is saying if you do have a conversation with this person, if you do meet up with this person, if you do see this person, make sure you keep those boundaries that you have, and make sure you're being adamant in the way that you need to be treated, okay? Because there's still a lot of healing to do. And don't be surprised if there's another separation here I'm getting as well. Yeah, this sort of turned into like a relationship reading. So is there anything other than the relationship that Spirit wants to address with you guys? But yeah, it's mainly like over this connection. Maybe there's a lot of hands in this connection, maybe a third party on your side or a third party on their side, or just a lot of friends and a lot of people maybe talking down on this connection. Spirit is saying that you really need to get a grip on your energies, and you need to get a grip on what you're, okay, so a lot of you are empaths. You need to get a grip on what you're feeling. Is what you're feeling stemming from how somebody else is feeling? Is what you're feeling stemming from your genuine thoughts and feelings? Or are you just picking up energy from other people? Okay. Yeah. But Spirit wants you to really stand your ground. I'm hearing no more Mr. Nice Guy. Like, yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy, where maybe before you would have let anybody do whatever, or maybe before when it came to the specific person or specific people or opportunities in your life, it's like you really didn't have the boundaries that you should have had, and you may have took a lighter approach than maybe you should have. And because you didn't demand, because you didn't demand respect for yourself, you weren't given it. Because you weren't demanding respect for yourself, you weren't given the respect. You were sort of walked all over because you allowed yourself to be walked all over. And now Spirit's saying that needs to change. Spirit's saying that needs to change a lot, and that's why there might be another separation, or that's why there's a lot more healing needed for this. Yeah, because you were walked over, and this person and yourself need to learn lessons about equal exchange, equal energy exchange. You need to learn that it's not okay to give way more than you take or that you get. And this person needs to realize that it is not okay to take so much when you're only giving so little. Okay? Anything else that Spirit wants to tackle with my pile twos? Spirit is saying for right now, you gotta put these expectations and put whatever you've invested in this connection, like you haven't wasted your time, but you gotta put it on the back burner for right now, okay? Because you're letting this connection take too much of your energy. You're letting this connection take hold of you a little bit too much, okay? You're paying too much attention to this connection or to your feelings towards this connection, then you are paying attention to your fucking self. Yep, and this came out at the beginning of your reading. I said it would come out if it needed to. But yeah, yeah, you need to pay attention to yourself. You need to think about, yeah, you need to think about number one and making choices according to what's best for you. Okay? Yeah. Learn from your past mistakes, I'm hearing. You don't want to go down the same path as you did before. All right. Let's get some advice from these cards, and then we'll go into those interpreted cards. Sorry. Advice, please, for pile 2. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is all about putting energy or staying where you don't need to be. This could be about letting go. There could be some things that a lot of you need to let go of, but for most of you, I'm really feeling this is about putting your energy in the wrong places and focusing on other people, or focusing on trying to stay in an unfavorable situation because you don't feel comfortable going anywhere else, or because you don't have anywhere to go. Spirit is saying you will have a way if you truly want to make a way. They will make you a way, but it's like, are you going to be committed to actually moving on or moving forward? Yeah, with the 2 of Wands in reverse, yeah, and the King of Pentacles on the back of the deck, your advice is to really make up your mind. What is best for you? What's gonna make you happy? Yeah, what is gonna yeah, because I'm seeing that's the 10 of Cups back there too. So what is gonna make you happy? What is gonna help you heal? Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. What is going to help you heal so that you can get to this place where you want to be at, so that you don't keep on repeating cycles and repeating history, you know? Advice. Just keep moving forward. Yeah. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Yeah. I'm like channeling that movie fucking, where his dad's slogan is keep moving forward. Fuck, I don't know what that movie is. It's like it's a kids movie. Fuck, I don't remember what it is. But yeah, Spirit is telling you to keep on focusing on yourself and not to pull yourself back for anybody else. So let's get 3 messages from here, and then we'll get some messages from my index cards and see. Wow, I asked for 3. Oh, that was 4. Sorry. We'll get 3, please. 1. Reflect on your truth. What makes you happy? What do you want? Where are you trying to go? Instead of where you're at right now, or where you feel like you should be at, or where you feel like you need to be, where do you want to go? Okay? Where do you want to go? Speak up about what you actually want, about what actually feels right for you. Don't stay in any situation that doesn't feel right, or that doesn't anything that doesn't move you is not for you. Okay? Imagine solutions. Don't just don't just assume that there is no way to solve the problem. Don't just bully yourself. I'm hearing bully yourself. Don't bully yourself into thinking that you cannot overcome whatever you're dealing with right now. Imagine solutions and rejuvenate. This is not the end of you. This is just the beginning. I'm hearing follow your dreams. Embrace the glass half full mentality. Yeah, instead of thinking about what you don't have or what can't be, think of what can be and what you do have, or what you can make of what you have. Someone around you is wearing a mask. Someone is wearing a mask. We have save your money. Let's get 3 more. We got a lot. We'll actually take all of these. Shine your brightest. Follow your heart. Yeah. Where is your heart telling you to go? Wow. Sort of similar to pile 1. Be honest and be faithful. Faithful to yourself, to others. treat yourself, embrace you. And then we have stop with all the tarot readings, learn to trust your instincts. Spirit really wants you to get more in tune with your spiritual beliefs and what you feel and what your intuition is telling you to do. And then on the back of the deck, we had treat others with kindness and empathy. And then this one's sticking out. We'll do. Yeah, stop with the ego. You know your friends are right. Okay, guys, I really hope that this resonated with you, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello, everybody who chose pile 3 with the blue spool of thread. And let's see what your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual guides have to say to you. So, what do the benevolent ancestors, ancient ancestors, spirit guides, and angels have to say to pile 3? So we have new beginnings, growth, and one more. Let's get one more. And prosperity in reverse. Okay. So Spirit is saying right now, in order for new beginnings to happen in your life, in order for you to get everything that you want and you've been trying to receive in your life, everything, I'm hearing everything that you're owed. I'm hearing you guys have been through a lot, so you're owed a lot of good karma. But in order for you to get all this good karma and these blessings, you have to recognize how much you've actually grown. It's not necessarily doing the work for you guys, it's recognizing how much work you've done before. But yeah, I'm 44. Realizing the changes that you've made and how far you've come. Like, yes, there might be still some journey that you have to do. Like, I'm sorry, there still might be some growing that you have to do, some places that you need to go on your journey. No, you haven't learned it all, you haven't experienced it all, but you have to still realize how far you have come. You're not all the way there yet, but look at how far you've come from where you started, you know? Spirit is really wanting to tell you that when you see things in lack, you're going to keep receiving things in lack. So it's not necessarily thinking like, I don't have this or I don't have that. For you guys, I'm sensing that this lack mindset has to do around yourself and around your personal growth. Maybe you feel like you do a lot of growth and then you just backtrack, or maybe you don't see the growth that that you actually have made. You guys don't see the progress that you've made. It's sort of like you guys push yourself back. You guys talk down about yourself. And if you have seen the progress, if you do see the progress that you made, it's like not believing that other people see this progress that you've made. It's really a lot of self-worth that needs to be addressed here. Yeah, and knowledge in the reverse. And on the back of the deck we have patience. Yeah, so it's like maybe you guys feel like you should be farther along your journey or farther along your path than you are right now. Maybe some of you are really feeling like you're not making the right decisions because certain things aren't happening. But Spirit is saying that shit's not happening for you right now because you're not recognizing how far you've come. You're sort of it's like I'm hearing like it's never enough. Like as soon as you obtain a goal, it's okay. So like let's say you guys you're in school, right? You want to become a doctor or something like that. And so like you set a goal on your first semester, like I want to ace all my tests. And then you ace all your tests and you don't even celebrate that accomplishment. And now it's like, okay, now I want to do all of this or be ahead in all of my classes or da-da-da-da. And as soon as you achieve, oh my god, I cannot talk in this reading. But as soon as you guys achieve those next goals, it's like you guys just set more goals and never celebrate. It's okay to keep on setting more goals and pacing yourself along your process, but you have to also recognize the things that you have done, so it's not like you're overworking yourself and not appreciating yourself. We get mad when other people don't appreciate us, but why don't we appreciate ourselves? You know, if we don't appreciate ourselves or see the good or the progress that we've made, how can we expect anybody else to see the progress that we've made? sometimes we have to take that first step in recognizing exactly how far that we've come. Oh, I cannot talk in your reading. It's like my tongue is tied. There's also a lot of heavy energy here. I'm seeing that your guides and your angels, yeah, they want you to focus on the better things. Focus on how it can be, not how it, if it's not necessarily a good environment right now, focus on how it can be and not necessarily how it is. If you are in a place in your life where you're doing pretty good and you're pretty satisfied, focus on the things that you're satisfied with, not how things may go wrong. Okay? I'm also hearing you really need to ground and center. I'm getting like a tingle in my fucking spine. You really need to, I'm hearing posture, sit up straight. So some of you might really benefit from meditating, might benefit from doing some chakra cleansing, especially from the root up to the heart chakra, those lower four. I'm definitely feeling like there's, and now I'm hearing like Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie. There's some straightening out to do. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of energy imbalance. And this energy imbalance is stemming from your self-worth issues and how you don't necessarily see the good in yourself. And you sort of always just put yourself down instead of saying, oh, well, I did this. It's like when you ace a test or like you get an A on the test, but you're like, ugh, I got everything right but that one problem. Like, why didn't I get that problem right? When you should be looking at it as, damn, I only got one problem wrong? Shit. You know? Look at how good I did. You know? Oh, your spirits want to talk to you a lot. Sorry. When I don't ask questions, I don't always like them to give me cards. And I don't always ask out loud, but sometimes I just shuffle to channel. So what's going on? What else do we need to tell them, Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords. I'm hearing you have to know when to fight for yourself as well. I'm getting a lot of music for this pile. There's Nothing Holding Me Back by Shawn Mendes, as well as popping up. And then my girl, too. I've Got Sunshine. And no, she's my sunshine on a cloudy day. Something like that. Okay, we're going to actually pull your cards, and then we're going to read. Okay. Your spirit guides, your ancient ancestors and angels need you guys to calm the fuck down for a minute. You've got too much on your mind, too much on your plate, too much energy interfering with your life right now. You've got some decisions that you need to make, but in order to make these decisions correctly, and not irrationally, you need. I'm hearing establish your baseline, establish your boundaries. What is okay with you? What is not okay with you? Establish exactly. I'm hearing you need to get a better sense on who you are. Yeah, it's just all tying in. You need to get you need to establish a better sense of who you are, because who you are has really changed from who you once were. And this is also why you need to recognize that growth, because you're not the same person that you were before. So you may realize certain things aren't resonating with you anymore, certain people aren't resonating with you anymore, certain situations, it's just like you could care less to have them in your life. Certain things that you used to like to do or things that you used to like to eat, it's just not for you anymore. And this is because energetically you are a different being now. You are a different person right now. You're not who you used to be. And this is actually a good thing. So don't take this as a bad thing, okay? Yeah, and this Eight of Cups, before the Eight of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups. which is talking about choices, good choices, bad choices, neutral choices. And it's not wanting to choose because you have all of these options. But then he gets to the 8 of Cups, where it's finally like, okay, I'm just going to say fuck it because I can't choose. I'm going to leave everything behind and I'm going to start off fresh. And then he ends up finding the 9 cups. He ends up having more than he even bargained for. Well, not more than he bargained for, but more than he was even wishing for. He ended up basically getting what he lost and then some as well. You know? So this is all about starting fresh if you need to. Yeah, making these decisions to realize the things that you have let go of, because it's not necessarily letting go actively for you guys. It's all about realizing the things that you have let go of and realizing how good that was for you. I feel like you guys, a lot of people pride themselves when they make good decisions, but you guys, it's sort of just like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do. Okay, cool, on to the next. Sometimes you guys don't like to feel like you're egotistical, so you don't celebrate yourself. Yeah, and you hurt yourself more than anything because you don't celebrate yourself. Sometimes you need to celebrate yourself. Sometimes you need to say, damn, I'm bad as fuck, like I'm cool as hell. Like sometimes you need to have that little bit of cockiness, you know? Obviously don't go too overboard, but sometimes you just need to hype yourself up, because if you don't, who is? Who's going to? Not everybody's going to realize all the small achievements that you've acquired. Not everybody's going to realize everything that you've been through. You're the only one who's going to really understand the weight of your accomplishments. So therefore, you're the only one who can really be like, damn, like I did this. Like other people can acknowledge that you've made progress and that you've learned, but it's like you have to do it for yourself, because I'm just getting weird vibes with you guys. Like not bad weird vibes, but just like loner vibes. Really loner vibes. Like maybe you guys are just people who don't really resonate a lot with a lot of people or a lot of situations, and so you're forced to sort of do everything alone. So maybe you feel like, oh well, you know, if I don't have people to celebrate with, it's not worth celebrating. No, sometimes you can treat yourself. Yeah, this message might be like really, I wouldn't be surprised if not a lot of people pick pile 3, but yeah, Spirit is also saying, in the midst of all this shit, in the midst of everything that you're going through, especially if you don't really resonate a lot with other humans, Spirit's got your back. Spirit is always there for you. You guys have a very strong spiritual team, and that is probably because you don't connect too much with people in the physical realm. And if you do connect with people in the physical realm, it's very rarely. Yeah, the Ace of Cups and then the Queen of Swords. Yeah. I'm also hearing not to look externally for validation, and take it easy on yourself, because this particular 8 of Cups is all about having somebody's heart in your hand, but I feel like this is really realizing the fragility of your own heart and how easily, not how easily it can be shattered, but how easily it is to be damaged, and treating yourself with that loving care that you would like others to treat you with. This is like the epitome, like this energy is like the epitome of treat others how you want to be treated, but like the reverse, like treat yourself how you would want others to treat you. Treat yourself how you would treat other people, you know, because you people, I feel like, are very empathic, very loving, very kind. I feel like you guys have really good, really beautiful souls, even if you don't realize that in yourselves. So I feel like you don't ever really treat people unfairly. You always give out the right treatment. So yeah, this is another message for some of you guys. You may feel like maybe you've went overboard, or you didn't necessarily handle things correctly. And we don't always handle things correctly, but I'm feeling for whatever situation you're going through, whatever situation this thought just brought up in your mind, this reading just brought up in your mind, you did absolutely nothing wrong. Okay? You were very fair. You were very fair. You said what needed to be said. You did what needed to be done. You held back nothing. You were very kind, but you took no shit. It's like you finally put up your boundaries. You know, you took into account other people's feelings. And as long as you're trying, you're not doing anything wrong. As long as you're trying to see where other people are coming from and trying to be that, you know, good person, you know, I feel like you guys can't really go wrong because you guys always take other people in account. So if you have just recently stuck up for yourself and ended a situation, ended a fight or an argument or something like that, maybe a little bit more brutally than you would have, or a little bit more intensely than you're used to, a little bit more intense than you're used to, Spirit is saying, no, you didn't go too far. No, you didn't use too much energy. You didn't do it in the wrong way. You did it how it needed to be done. Sometimes you need to put out that fierce energy. You guys might be very used to exhibiting a lot of soft energy in a very good way, a very nurturing, loving way. But it's sort of like giving me Oshun vibes. Like goddess Oshun, she's the goddess of like beauty and love, but she's also a goddess of, she could also embody the energy of hate as well. So it's like when you guys, whatever you did, it's like it might have been a little bit out of character for you, but it wasn't unfair. It wasn't unfair, and you didn't do it for the wrong reasons. You did it out of love and respect for the people around you, and love and respect for yourself. And I'm feeling like a lot of you guys don't stand up for yourselves as much as you should. And this is why this, whatever had happened, might have shocked a lot of people, or even shocked yourself. When you've seen, oh damn, like I really put out this energy. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And now everybody's not wanting to fuck with you. Yeah, whatever happened. You guys. People were definitely underestimating your energy, and now they're like, oh shit, maybe I should sit back and watch it. I'm here and watch and learn. And maybe they're really definitely, they would never say this to your face, but they're like, damn, like I respect you. What else does Spirit have to say? The Chariot. You're making a lot of moves right now. Like I said, you're making a lot of movement. You're exhibiting a lot of growth, a lot of healing. You may not even see this in yourself, but it's happening, okay? And Spirit really wants you to see this in yourself and recognize where you are going and recognize where you are from where you have started out. Oh. One more message from Spirit, or two. We'll take the ones that went over. Oh my god. Okay, so we have 3. Okay. We have the World, the Queen of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles again. Spirit is saying that any decisions that you are making at this moment, or that you have just made, know that you made them on the right terms. And if you are needing to make decisions currently, needing to like change your mind, or not change your mind, could be for some of you change your mind, or voice your opinion, Spirit is saying that go ahead and do that. Just make sure you look and you think things through first. And this isn't saying sit here and obsess over it, but this is saying that you need to maybe look at the situation first. Like I said, like handle things fairly as you always do. Okay, and Spirit is rewarding you soon. Spirit is definitely bringing in some gifts for you soon. Yeah, they're helping you out of a stuck situation. They might be giving you an out, like if you're in a physical situation or a mental or emotional situation that you don't want to be in. Yeah, Spirit is giving you hope. I'm hearing they're giving you an out. They're giving you leeway. They're opening the door for you, but will you take that opportunity? Yeah. What are you going to do with that opportunity? Spirit's giving you everything that you need, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and soon they're going to be giving you a big opportunity physically to get out of whatever situation or a mentality that you're in, and break into a new cycle, a better cycle, one that is way better suited for you. Okay, so they just really want to know, are you going to do something with that? Okay, and let's see, let's get some advice with these cards. Oh shit, and then some advice with those cards and those ones. So advice for my pile threes, the Lovers in reverse, and then we have the Three of Swords and the Devil in reverse. Everything in reverse. Yeah, this is all telling me that you really just don't see. You guys need to forgive yourself. You guys need to forgive yourself. You guys need to love yourself. You guys need to cherish yourself, because right now you don't see yourself as who you really truly are. You see yourself as your mistakes. You see yourself as your traumas. And Spirit is saying you need to let go of this. You need to allow yourself to see yourself in a better light. Because I'm hearing you didn't even know who you were. You didn't even know who you were. And you may not have made the best decisions. You may have made unfavorable decisions that you regret. But you've changed. Okay, you're not the person who you used to be. And the person who you used to be was never your soul self anyways. You know this. Yeah. Allow yourself to see yourself in a better light. Definitely work on your self-worth. Work on your self-love. Maybe light a pink candle, a white candle, whatever. Even a yellow one maybe. And just set out the intention that... Oh, wrong one. Set out the intention that you just want to feel better about yourself. You want to see yourself for who you truly are. Because you are, like, from this whole reading, you're not a bad person. You're a really good person. And I'm feeling like I needed to hype you up. I'm feeling like I needed to hype you up a little bit, because you don't do this with yourself. So, yeah, love yourself. Be open to love. So love yourself and know that you are capable of receiving love from other people too, and that there are people who truly do love you, even if you aren't necessarily around those people currently, or if it seems like nobody loves you. See, the level of love you allow to the level of love that you show and allow yourself to receive from yourself is the level of love that you'll be able to receive from other people. So if you give yourself a lot of love and you really appreciate yourself and you love yourself unconditionally, that's the love that you will receive. If you only love yourself on certain terms, or only love yourself at certain points, or you only love certain parts about yourself, those are the type of lovers, the type of people in your family, the type of, yeah, even people in your family, people in your friend groups that you're going to manifest towards yourself. So love yourself. Make necessary sacrifices. Yeah. And then on the bottom of the deck, accept disappointments gracefully. And then we'll see. Yeah, do what you love. Now let's get some messages from spirits. Can I get some messages from spirit for, whoa there, for my piled threes? I'm so sorry, y'all. I look like trash right now. We have bring your thoughts into actions. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, wherever you've been thinking about moving to, making moves to. Feel a lot of you may be trying to make physical moves or trying to go certain places. And Spirit is saying, as soon as you think out exactly how you're going to do it, bring your thoughts into action. Don't sit there obsessing over the idea of it and never put into action. Ground yourself in nature. What was I saying at the beginning of the reading? Yeah. Believe in yourself. And then we have heal your relationship dynamic. What was I saying? Whatever you're thinking, just don't do it. Yeah. And I don't necessarily feel like this is whatever you're thinking, just don't do it. I feel like you're being encouraged to do whatever you're thinking of doing, as long as you don't do it impulsively. And as long as you do it with the right intentions. Don't do anything, obviously, that's going to hurt anybody. And then, yeah, we have forgive, forgive, forgive. Stop with the resentment. And this starts with yourself. Sorry, my daughter's over there sucking her thumb like it's the most nummiest shit. Then we have stop talking shit. If you're talking shit, stop talking shit. That's it. Just stop talking shit. Gossip is a really low vibration. Align your chakras. What the fuck was I saying? And then we have on the back of this, you think someone is lying, they are. And then we have your friends are bad influences. Shine your brightest and be supportive. So take that however those resonate. I hope that this message resonated for those of you, and for those of you that it did, please comment, you know, all that lovely shit. Goodbye and thank you.